In 2024, the average American graduated high school with 0 hours of personal finance instruction. 4 years of math. 0 hours on how money actually works. And by the time they reach 30, the average household owes more than it owns. Here's what nobody tells you: there are 5 rules. Just 5. And once you understand them, almost every financial decision becomes obvious. Not easier. Obvious. By the end of this video, you'll know all 5. And you'll never look at a paycheck the same way again. The first rule is the inversion. Most people do this: get paid, pay everyone else, save what's left. Spoiler: there's never anything left. The rule: the day your paycheck lands, transfer 20% to a separate account you do not touch. Then, and only then, pay your bills with what's left. This works because it removes willpower from the equation. You're not deciding whether to save. The decision already happened. Behavioral scientists call this automaticity. Your bank account calls it still having money in 5 years. Saving money is not investing. A savings account paying 0.5% loses to inflation every single year. You are literally paying your bank to hold your wealth in a box that shrinks. Investing means owning pieces of real businesses, through index funds, which give you a slice of the entire stock market in one purchase. Over the last 100 years, the global stock market has returned roughly 7% per year after inflation. Some years down 40. Some years up 60. Average, 7. The trick is not picking the next hot stock. The trick is not selling when the chart looks scary. Here's the question almost nobody asks correctly: how much money do I actually need to retire? Not be rich. Not buy a yacht. Just, never run out. The Trinity study, published in 1998 and updated multiple times since, answered it. If you withdraw 4% of your portfolio in year 1, then adjust that dollar amount for inflation every year after, your money has historically lasted at least 30 years. Through every depression, war, and crash. Multiply your desired annual spending by 25. That's the number. Want $50,000 a year? You need 1.25 million. Want 100,000? 2.5. The beautiful part: once you know the number, every dollar you save has a destination. You're not saving for the future. You're saving toward a specific exit door. If you only learn one tax concept, learn this: not all dollars are taxed the same way. And the difference, over a career, can be hundreds of thousands of dollars. A traditional IRA or 401k lets your money grow without being taxed until you withdraw it. A Roth IRA, the opposite. You pay tax now, but every dollar you take out in retirement is tax-free. Forever. In most cases, Roth wins for younger workers. You are in a lower tax bracket today than you will be tomorrow. Pay the tax now at 25%. Never pay it again at retirement, when, if you're successful, you'll be in a much higher bracket. Always. Max out the tax-advantaged accounts first. Every dollar in a Roth beats a dollar in a taxable brokerage. Every single time. The fifth rule is the one professionals argue about most, and the data is brutal. Over a 30-year window, being invested 95% of the time versus being invested 100% of the time, the difference is roughly 2/3 of your wealth. Study after study shows the same thing. The investors who try to time the market, selling when they're scared, waiting for the right moment to buy back in, consistently underperform people who just stayed invested through the noise. The rule: time in the market beats timing the market. Set up automatic contributions. Rebalance once a year. Stop watching the news. That's it. 5 rules. Not 50. Not 200. 5. If you internalize these, you'll be in the top 5% of households by the time you retire. Not because you're clever, but because you're systematic. Drop a comment below with the one you're starting with this week. And if you want a deep dive on any of the 5, index fund selection, Roth conversion ladders, the 4% rules failure modes, I've got videos planned for each. Subscribe so you don't miss them.